Hi guys, welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday for Tuesday, October 20th, 2015. This is Jennifer. For the third week in a row, I'm sitting out here because I have an entire quilt to show you guys. We're at a slightly different angle because I'm recording Monday afternoon and the light would have been right in my eyes. So I have Jewels of the Wind, which came home from Quilt Maker last week. It was on my doorstep on Friday, which I thought was amazing because Jewels of the Wind, as you guys probably remember, was inspired by our very own Jewel 68, and Friday was her birthday. So I got a birthday gift on her birthday too, which was pretty fantastic. For you guys that haven't gotten your copy of Quilt Maker's Quilts for 100 Blocks, I have just a few of these left, and that is the magazine that this quilt pattern is in. So if you want it, it is in my Etsy shop until they are gone. So all of the Project of Doom signature blocks are here. I have a beautiful stack of 89 blocks made from people all over the world that participated in the 2015 Quilt Along. Thank you guys for sending these. I'm going to get these on my design wall today, and with any luck and with a little bit of time, I will have a quilt top to show you guys next week. So last week I was hugely surprised to receive the rest of my Talk to Me Tuesday favorite color swap from Crystal. You guys might remember that she said that she only sent me part of it, and I was astonished because I loved everything she sent. Well, she sent a little bit more and blew my mind even more. So first I'm going to show you these awesome postcards, which you guys may remember that I like to send my daughter's postcards while she's in college. So these are beautiful things to get to send her. Thank you for those, Crystal. I also am having a love affair with text fabric, so fabric that has text on it, words, letters, numbers, whatever. And she sent me an entire set of beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fabric with text on it, which will go in my little project bag that I have that I think I know what I want to do with, and hopefully, pretty sure this will be enough for what I'm working on. So thank you for that, Crystal. Oh, and I missed one. I think this one's a fat quarter. Beautiful. This was actually wrapped around the next thing I'm going to show you. Okay, so you guys hold your breath because this is one of the most beautiful things I've ever shared, and this was hand stitched by Crystal. It's based on artwork by Millie Murata. I hope I'm saying that right. I have no idea, and I apologize if I am not. This is a hand-embroidered turtle using my three favorite colors, which are, as you can see, green, brown, and blue. This is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. I'm planning on hanging this in my sewing room so that I can look at it every single day. There were also some loose tea leaves, which I'm going to be passing on to my daughter because she is a tea junkie. And there were some mini Cadbury eggs, which may have been eaten by my 17-year-old son, which is totally okay with me. Also included in the awesome box from Crystal was her little push me pull me quilt that she made. She sent it for Linus, and I labeled it and put a tag on it, and it actually went out to Linus on Saturday, so I don't have it to show to you, but I am going to insert a link to her video so you can go and look at her little quilt that she made. And like I said, that went out. And Crystal, thank you again for just all the wonderful things that you shared. I have a couple of small updates. I finished my sister's quilt. I gave it to her on Sunday and she loved it, so I'm really happy about that. I got one little thing made last week with all the other craziness going on between getting her quilt bound and getting all of the Linus auction stuff done. And I'm going to share a picture of the auction baskets here. Those actually earned about $400. It was all donated by our volunteers, and I just put the baskets together, presented it, and had it out for everyone to bid on. The one little thing that I made was this guy. And this doesn't look very exciting because it isn't, but I'm happy with it. This is actually a lingerie bag. My lingerie bag that I had before was made out of mesh, and it was just like a dollar thing I got at the grocery store or something. And my bra hooks were always sticking in it, and it was impossible to get stuff out of it. So basically I stick all my bras in here, and then I throw them in the washing machine, and it just keeps them from getting caught up in all the rest of the laundry. Super simple, little zipper, little hanger so I can hang it in my closet to make it easy to access. I squared off the corners. Actually, I both stitched it and then I serged the seams so I wouldn't have any little ravelly edges. Took me maybe 15 minutes to make this whole thing, so I procrastinated on this for like 4 months. and it's done now. So it will be in use in my closet. It's actually already gone through the washing machine once, so this is without ironing or anything, just after I washed it and it air dried. I have two last little things to show you guys. I went to Green with my sister this weekend, and that is Green, Texas, which is in New Braunfels, and it's a super cool little place, very artsy, eclectic, and the third Sunday, or the third weekend of the month is, actually I think it might be the third Sunday. Third Sunday of the month is their market day, and they have like all kinds of vendors, and all the shops are open, and the restaurants are open, and it's just, you park and you just walk around, and we had a really nice time. And we both got a couple of little things while we were there. So these are both handmade. I got these from, I think I got this at the barn in Green, and first of all, this is just a little spoon rest. So my spoon rest was broken, and I was using it, it was one of the ones with the handle, and the handle had just broken off, and I had been using it like that for a really long time. Well, this one doesn't have that handle, and it's handmade, and it's really pretty. So this is my new spoon rest, and I bought this little ornament for myself. It's just a little heart, and this sparkly stuff in the center is actually, it's a melted marble, which I thought was super cool. And I got blue because blue is one of my favorite colors, as you might have remembered from the awesome stitch that Crystal did for me. My sister also got a spoon rest, but hers was more turquoisey to go with her kitchen, and she got a little thing too, but hers was a magnet. So be sure and stop by Fandom and Stitches tomorrow for I don't remember what week in the smartphone quilt along. We're really rolling along, and my calendar is inside. So be sure and stop by for that. But there will be 3 more patterns from Jennifer Rolls for the smartphone quilt along. And be sure and stop by So Hooked for the 31 days of Halloween. I've been posting stuff every day this month, and it's been a variety of stuff from quilt patterns and crafts and costuming stuff and some recipes. On Monday, I actually posted one of our very own hard hat cats recipe, and you might remember that from the video that she did, in which her adorable little daughter Tara co-starred and made pumpkin cake. So I posted her recipe in her video on Monday with her permission. And there's something new every day, so make sure you come by this month and see what's going on So Hooked. Also, if you make any of these things, post some pictures in my Flickr group. I have a surprise prize coming up at the end of the month for one person who shares a photo with Flickr. Also, make sure you're sharing your videos with ttmt.livejournal.com, and you'll have a chance to win a prize this month. There's some really great prizes from Quilt Crazy, so make sure you watch her video to see what's going on there. That's going to be it for me. You guys have a fantastic week, and I will see you next week. Bye. That is the trash truck picking up the recycling, and I apologize for that. We're just gonna go on and pretend it's not happening. Hopefully you can hear me over it. Recycling, that's really great.